I think he needs, because you and I have discussed, Derek White is a league leader in being a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a great teammate. He's a lovable guy. He's just nice. He's nice Derek White. I think Derek White needs to lean into his bad boy image a little bit, or create a bad boy image, right? So here's what I envision as part of my PR pitch for Derek White. And I think by the end of this, Jason Tatum will not only respect him, but possibly fear him in a healthy way.
Hey,
So it
or an
starts,
unhealthy way.
yeah, it could be either.
Yeah.
It depends which direction he goes with it. But I think it starts first and foremost with the dress code. So what I envision for Derek White to like really bolster his tough guy routine in a way that's unique to him. Because Derek White isn't going to go out there, and you had mentioned Xavier Tillman just like fight Ben Stiller. I don't think Derek White is just going to go out there and start fights
No, that's not Derek White.
exactly in those terms. I think he can start rumbles. So what I envision for Derek White is show up to every single game for the rest of the season, blue jeans, white t-shirt, black leather jacket. Right?
Ooh, like a greaser.
I'm thinking full greaser. So he's got to lean into that. Anytime he's getting into it with someone on the court, I want him to refer to it and I want him to be mic'd up and say, "Are you trying to rumble?" I think rumble needs to become a big part of his vocabulary in post-game pressers, in any kind of questions he takes, in mic'd up games. I think he needs to be threatening rumbles all the time. Ideally, he doesn't show up on the team bus and shows up to every game on a dirt bike. Um, I also think, in terms of endorsements that he can pursue to like really solidify this image, I think Derek White should bring back candy cigarettes. Those like little sticks of chalk, like sugar chalk that you can eat. I think that's got to be a big part of Derek White's like every post game press conference. He's got to be like putting one of those in his mouth, looking really, really cool, and then chewing it up. Then I'm going to name a couple guys for you. You tell me what they
Yeah.
have in common, okay?
Okay.
Jesus Shuttleworth, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. What do those guys all have in common?
They played in the early 2000s.
They did do that, but then they expanded by all starring in their own movies.
Okay.
So the next step, after you've established yourself as a tough guy who's ready to rumble at any given moment, ideally
Can I ask some
as like
questions
part of
about the
yourself.
first part of this
Yeah.
before
Hit
we
me.
move on to the now? Is he like Johnny from The Outsiders, where he's like a greaser with a heart of gold, and like we can kind
Yes,
of see him writing poetry on the sideline, but like keeping it secret?
he does write poetry on the sideline. That is part of this.
This
Yeah.
is part of it. Okay. When he does the cool guy flip with the comb, does he just comb nothing, or does he like trim his beard up a little bit? Like, how does
So
that work? Because I think
this
combing
was
hair
something
is a
that I
big part of
did
the
think
greaser
about.
ethos.
Yeah, so for everybody listening, Massachusetts has very strict laws about switchblades. So we can't be having any of that. So he gets a switchblade comb. It is gonna have to be for his beard. I did think about like what if we had a switchblade like duster that he dusted off the top of his head, and I dismissed that immediately. It's not a bad boy kind of thing. So he's gonna have to be combing his beard with a switchblade comb. He's got to learn some tricks, like some finger tricks with
Yeah.
the switchblade comb. Um,
I mean,
I
you
think as
can't.
part of his 3 point celebration, he's got to incorporate the snaps
Ooh, I
that they
like
would
that.
do.
I like the
Yeah,
snaps as he's going down the court.
yeah. So he's got to incorporate that. He's got the candy cigarettes. He's got the outfit. So already it's like Jason
Yeah.
Tatum's not going to be intimidated by that guy. But then you've got to expand. You've got to make yourself more publicly known that you've got a different image now. He's not just nice guy Derek White anymore. So, my next pitch, you've got to be the bad guy in the next Karate Kid remake.
I
I
like
think that's
that.
his next step. And Derek White is like the guy that the hero is fighting in the final match.
Is he full Cobra Kai in
Yeah.
this?
Yes.
So does he play a
100%.
high schooler who who gets in a
He
fight with
might
Johnny
be
Zuko?
I haven't figured out yet. It depends on what roles are available. I'm willing to talk to agents in Hollywood because I'm his PR rep, so
Yeah.
I've got to work this out. I'm willing to take all offers. He could be playing the high schooler, in which case, to fit with the greaser thing, he's getting a John Travolta in grease wig, and he's
Yeah.
going to be wearing that. Or he's going to be the adult trainer. And he's gonna like the adult trainer who kind of loses their cool and is like, well, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
fight
fight
the
him.
good guy's teacher. Like that's kind of what I'm envisioning for him. But again, Hollywood agents, call me. We'll talk about a script. We can figure all that out. But that is my PR rep pitch to join the Jays and Confused PR player agency. Um, and yeah, Derrick White. Think about it. You could
No,
be the bad boy of the NBA.